to make another one of these Make a Splash cards that I think turned out absolutely adorable. I love this stamp set and it was so much fun to do. So let me show you what I did. And I'm using the Peekaboo Summer Pals from Avery Elle. I'm using the little flamingo with her happy little wings, and then the Make a Splash sentiment. And I also have the die cuts, so I have those ready. I have not die cut them yet because I haven't colored yet, but I also had in my stash, so I have a piece of cardstock that I've cut at an A2 size card. So this is 5.5 by 4.25 once it's folded. So there's that. And then I cut this at 5.25 by 4 so that it'll fit right nice on here. And this is actually from the Dollar Tree. This is some glitter sticker paper from the Dollar Tree. And it is literally a sticker, which is really pretty cool. And I think you get 3 sheets at the Dollar Tree. They're different colors, so you don't get 3 pinks or whatever, but I don't even know. I just knew I had it in my stash, and when I saw it, I thought, ooh, I need to use this because I think it turned out really, really cute. So I just like to peel the paper back a little bit and then put it where I want it and then peel it the rest of the way, kind of putting it down as I go so it'll lay nice and flat. So there's that. And then I have just this piece of cardstock that I had in my stash, and I had this cut to fit the outside of the card because at first that's what I thought I was going to do, but then I thought, oh, I'm going to cut it in half and just use it like this so that I can use this glitter. So let's see, this measures 1, 2, 3, 4.25 by 2 3/4. You can use whatever size you want though, because really that doesn't matter. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this one on the front too. This is some double-sided, I think I got this at Michael's a long time ago, but it came with different colored kind of swirlies, which I think the blue one looks like water. They all kind of look like water, but I know that there was a yellow. Hi there, Winnie girl. My puppy dog came to say hello. Hi, Winnie Winnie. Aw, Mommy loves you. So there's that. Trying to find my lid. And, oh, I think it's so cute. And then I also have my images over here. So I have my images, I've already stamped them. I just need to color them and then die cut them. So the splashes, the little water splashes, I'm using a Nuvo glitter marker. These are fabulous. I love this thing. And at first I did some in a lighter blue and then some in a darker blue, but I really just liked the darker blue, so I ended up coloring over the lighter ones with the darker. So this one I'm just going to do in the darker. And there we go. And then for her, I colored her a pink color, and then I did like a gray on her beak, and then I used 2 grays. I must have used this one too. Hope that's right. And I have this to kind of help guide me. So let's see. Yeah, this is the lighter gray. I'm going to color her whole beak this color. And then I'm going to go in with my dark gray and just color the inside part of the beak. And I think it goes out a little bit further like that, kind of, and maybe even a little further in the middle than it does on the ends. So I'm just going to kind of color that like that, and then I'll take my lighter one and do my blending. There we go. And I think I'm done with those. And then my pink ones, I have a bright pink and then a lighter, still bright pink. So I'm using my light pink first, and I'm going to color the whole thing. For me, it seems like the alcohol markers blend a little better if I have it saturated with a color first. So that's why I like to color the light color first. At least usually that's how I do it. Sometimes I switch it up and do it a different way if I feel like it's a different, like a smaller piece, or sometimes even a bigger piece if it's, but usually this is how I do it. I do the lighter colors first, and then I go in with the dark color and I put it where I think that it would be a little darker, which I'm kind of going toward the back, toward the edge of the wing, and then in the kind of the corner, I guess. And then I'm going to take my lighter one. Sorry, I don't know what my dog is barking at. And do the blendy thing. And I'm trying to not color in exactly right at the edge of the little wing now, like the outside of the wing, because I feel like that would be the lightest. So I'm not trying to recolor it. So I'm just kind of leaving that alone. There we go. And then I have my lightest color again now, so I'm just going to color the whole bird in the light color. I just love coloring. I know some of you like to watch coloring, so I try to make some with color for sure, and some that I've already colored. And it doesn't really matter how you end this, because this is going to be tucked into the little water rafty thing. So then once you have that, then I can go in and make it a little darker where I think it would be a little darker, which I'm thinking like around the beak, maybe at the top of her head, down this way, down by her back. And then I'll take the lighter one and do the blendy thing again. I'm going to use the thicker side. And I'm not getting on the belly. I'm not coloring that a second time. I'm just leaving that like it was with the first coat, just because I know that that would be a little lighter. So there we go. And then for her, I'm going to make sure I put the right one on the right one. For the little plastic thing, what is this called? Not a raft. I am just going to color using the bright color of pink. A little floaty. I don't know why I can't think of what I would call this. Oh, there's one more circle here. One more polka dot. All right, and then I'm going to take my darkest gray, which is almost black. It might look black to you guys, but it really is dark gray. And I'm just going to color in all of the polka dots. And I like to do this dark color last, because in case I got over the line with the pink, the black would cover it. Even though, like I said, it's not black, it's really a dark gray, but for all intents and purposes, it's black. husband and I went to lunch today at a restaurant that we hadn't been to since probably February, and it was so good. It's one of our favorites. It's actually probably our favorite Mexican place. We have one that's close, and we go to that one often, but actually I'll say we order from there often. We don't go, but this time we actually went, and it was fun. It's nice when I like my husband. It's not always the case. Most of the time I do. I'm sure you guys can relate. It's nice when he likes me too, because sometimes I'm sure he doesn't either. So now I'm just lining up my dies with the image. And I am going to make her glittery, but I'm not going to do it until after I've put her on the card. I don't know if I can fit this one and that one at the same. I don't think so, so I better wait on one of them. And then I do need to do the little splashes though. Do. So let's see here, I can do this splash. One of those splashes. One of these splashes. I don't think I can do this one yet, so that one's going to have to wait too. So I will take some tape, put these down. I'm just reusing the tape that I had used before, and I know that this moved. There we go. So I'm going to run this through my die cut machine, and I will be right back. I'll leave this here so you can look at it. I have a Big Shot Express, and I love it. It's an electric die cutting machine, which makes it fabulous. So now I'm just pulling out the little pieces, whoops, from my machine, and I'm putting the metal pieces down so I won't lose them. You know what I should do too is cut out that make a splash, because I don't want to get it too close to the sides of the little drops. So let me go ahead and cut that out really quickly. There we go. And then now I can put her down and the splash. Get these splashes off the tape. And then I'm using a little pokey tool to get them off of the die cut. There's those three, and then I need to run it through, cut these. And I'll have to run it through one more time to cut that last one. So I'm going to do all of that. And then I'll come back to the card. Oh, I totally moved these. That's why I like to tape these down, because especially the small ones, they move and it's such a small image that you can really tell. Okay, so I'm going to run this through, then I'm going to run that last splash through. Should be the last thing. So now I'm just pulling off all of the dies, so I'm left with the die cut. And again, I'll put the splashes up there. One, two, three, and four splashes. And a flamingo. Oops, I think I already put her wings up there. Yes, I did. But I didn't put them close. So what I like to do is put the wings or whatever close at least to the animal. If I can't fit them inside, I put them close so that I know that that's what belongs together. And then I can put this in here. And this is just a magnetic sheet. I get these on Amazon, and I get these on Amazon, and that's my little filing system. And I put them alphabetically. So there we go. There's that. So now all we have to do is piece everything together. And I did on my other one, I trimmed this. And then I took my glitter marker and just went around the edge of it. And it's kind of sticky because it had the tape on there and it got stuck pretty good on it. Okay, so now next thing I'm going to do is take my little inner tube thing, and I want to cut where this line is so that I can fit my flamingo inside. So I'm just taking my little slicer that I also got on Amazon, and I'm just cutting where this line is. This is a perfect tool for that. And then you can see that there's a hole now. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, and then I'm going to put a little bit of glue underneath the line on the other side. so that I can take my flamingo and stick her in like that. And then now I'm going to just hold her down just a minute so that the glue on both sides will stick her onto this and she won't go anywhere. Goodness, sorry. Now I'm just going to find my favorite spot to put this down, and I'm going to glue the whole thing down. And then I thought it was cute that her arms kind of were excited. She's like all splashing and happy, and it's just too cute. And my daughter starts her first year as a teacher this year, so I am going to be sending her this card as a, yay, you're going to start school, make a splash kind of a card. And then I'm just putting this one so it's raised up over here. And now let's go ahead and put the splashes down. Do these however you like them. I see it kind of like this in my head. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Got this stuck on my fingernail. And then I have two more, but I'm going to put one of them on the sentiment. So I'm going to glue this sentiment down. And I thought it was cute here on the pink. It's a little crooked, isn't it? Oh well, that's alright. And then I will put a little bit of glue here and put a little drip here. And then this guy, I think I'm just going to put over here like I did with the other one. I thought that turned out cute. Now, a couple more things and this card is going to be complete. So the next thing I did, I thought that, you know, it has a lot of glitter, but it needs a little more glitter. Always. So I have this Lawn Fawn liquid stardust that I absolutely love. And the last time I shook it up, I didn't, well, the last session that I shook it up, I didn't have it, the lid closed all the way, so I have a ton of it, like still in the lid and around here. So I am just using that with my aqua brush. And I do now have a specific aqua brush that I keep for this stardust stuff, but I didn't used to, but I have enough brushes that I can keep one just for it. So this I know is my sparkly brush. And I just love how it puts the glitter on. It is just marvelous. Now you don't need very much, and it sure makes a huge difference. So cute. And then I just need a piece of ribbon, and I'm using this cord that I have. I don't even know what it's called. I don't remember what you call this stuff. I'm bad at with words. Baker's twine. And I have had this in my stash for a long time. I have a big huge thing of it, and I was using it for a different card, and I cut some off thinking I would use all of that, and I did not. So now I'm just using the scrap part, although I have plenty. I still try to be frugal with my stuff just because. Okay, and once I have the bow about how I like it, I'm going to trim it off so it has short little ribbons, I don't know, short ends, and I'm going to fray them a little bit just because I think that's cute. And then I'm just taking my glue, I'm going to put it on her little head, and I'm going to glue that down. Now I'm trying to be cognizant of where her eye is and try not to make the little things go in her eye too much. So sometimes if it does, I can go in with some glue and just kind of glue the little ends down so that I know that they'll stay more to where I want them instead of going in her eye. I think that is good. With all the sparkle, it's even kind of hard to see her eye right now. And I can tell that that's not totally dry yet, but the card is finished. Isn't that cute? Oh, it looks like such a happy, fun card. I love it, and I know my daughter will. So that is that. Oh, so cute. Thanks for watching. I hope this gave you some inspiration, and I hope that you craft something soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.